You should be working on yourself at this time. 2021. Working on yourself. All right. Once again, I am Nate the Great, and I'm live. I'm actually doing a YouTube stream. I'm doing a YouTube stream as well as being live via Facebook. I'm going to hope. Anyway, that's my intention. I don't see no trouble on this end of the screen. So I'm going to take it that everything is fair and well. Once again, I want to welcome you along, with my energy, your energy, my energy with your energy with my energy. And then we're just going to see how we can just flow in some tranquility and harmony. All right. So what I did for us, pick out a few books, some information that I could go ahead and share with the public. And of course, the public is who? The people. That's you, right? Yeah. I thought that after all the foolishness that we had to endure throughout the week. And we at the weekend, I thought it appropriate, and I'm going to take liberal to bring some fruitful, helpful, encouraging, and of course, exciting information. You know, everything that you went through and endured throughout the week, if it wasn't suitable, if you have went through some uncomfortable feelings and things, now is the point in time that we want to let it go. Forget all about it. Number one, let's look at some reasons why. Well, number one, it's not real anymore. Check. It's gone. That's why you call it a thing of the past. So, in that light before me, I have some information that reads about all thought is distraction. A mind that is competitive, held in the conflict of becoming, thinking in terms of comparison, is not capable of discovering the real. I'm not just going to read this material. I want to go over it. I want to go through it. Let us together dissect it, digest it, and then manifest this information. That's what building is. You ever hear a cipher of people or circle of beings use the word build? They say they want to build. What's your idea when we talk about building? You know, you want to add on to that what you already know when you leave the cipher. Think about it. If you have not progressed or expanded in your conception of views, particularly in the said manner of the information that was at hand, then you was wasting your time. You in the cipher and you didn't build anything. It's like being at work and you stayed on lunch all day eating and everybody else was working. You think you want to get paid? How do you want to get paid? By developing the internal powers that you possess that they show you on cartoons. You want to develop these things. So it says that a mind that is competitive, held in the conflict of becoming like what you want to be when you grow up. No. What more will you be doing when you get older or grow up? Remember, you come here already with a task. Don't come here and let entities dictate, decide what your life is supposed to be. A mind that is competitive, held in the conflict of becoming, thinking in terms of comparison, is not capable of discovering the real. The real is you. The real is your light. The real is your truth. And I can prove it. And you can't debate me on it. Because I'm going to just mentally spank you all day long. Who you think Humpty Dumpty is sitting on the goddamn wall? Huh? How do you think man told you that a child was born with no state of mind? Because he want to trick you. What baby you born What baby you know that was born with no state of mind? You gonna tell me a being, an individual came into creation, didn't know what it wanted to do? Like, whew, we got to get our God together. That's all. That's all. But if you think that and that's your theory, ain't no disrespect. Just your God not perfect like mine yet. And I need you to get to your optimum wellness with you and your God. Else I'm not going to be happy. I paid the cost to be the boss. And that can't be denied. Doesn't need to be validated. No explanation. You ain't even need to know why, how, and where. Just know that I did. And there are some things after 5 years I could make mention of and on. Speak about. Maybe I can change the paradigm in which you existed, or at least be an instrument to its advancements. Only you will tell. So, thought feeling, which is intensely aware, is in the process of constant self discovery. Okay? Before I started this streaming and video, I said to myself, because like I said, all week we've been through things, but I said to myself, I'm not going to make mention of any one organization or individual. And I'm talking particularly to beings of this so-called conscious community in America. I don't know if anybody else outside, abroad of where I am is listening to this, but we have a situation in America out of many, you know. However, as evolving in the time of enlightenment, it's a doozy. You must watch your step. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm not going to, like I said, this is not directed at no one particular place or thing. Of course, I ain't nothing but the great. And what we do is move on. Great people, we take things and move on. We take what you take. We take what you make. We take what you do and make it better. You ever heard that before? Ain't that beautiful thought? I think it was a TV commercial. Not the one that goes, anything you can do, I can do better. That's a little too egotistic. But I thought it would be nice for you to take what I make and revise it in time. Make it better. That's all. So that if I so decide to incarnate back here, you better have a nice something set up for the God. You hear? We coming with more. I'm not going to say that because I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I want the unlearned not to construe this, you see, misconstrue this. Yes, you can not only misconstrue, but you can. There's people who are so good and great in this existence, they just construed it. They don't even misconstrue it. such self-discovery brings about freedom. Okay? Which discovery, being true, is liberating and creative. It brings about freedom from what is this? Acquitedness. Let's look this up. Because I know what acquitted, being questionable about what your thoughts are. Acquittedness. I can't even pronounce it. I'm gonna spell it for you, and then we're gonna get the definition for it. Check. Okay. ACQUISTITIVENESS. Since I can't pronounce it, I won't be able to speak it into my Android, so that she can give you precise information. But I could definitely read it. It states that it's tending or seeking to acquire and own, often greedily eager to get wealth, possessions, etc. Okay. So let's look at this idea of tending or seeking to acquire. A lot of people, they doubt themselves. They don't have faith in themselves. So we question. And from the complex of life, okay, because that's what happened. Your life get complexity. If I'm questioning my life, check, I'm not clear where it's going. So naturally, I'm going to have complications. This is where it does get complex. Yes. Check it out. So, and from the complex life of the intellect, okay, so self-discovery brings about freedom from this inquisitiveness, and whatever, and from the complex of life, okay? I thought I'd point that out. It is this complex life of the intellect that finds gratification in addictions. A lot of people are addicted to things. We want to keep eating, keep abusing drugs, keep traveling, keep spending money, gambling, and all sorts of things. Destructive curiosity, speculation, mere knowledge, capacity, gossip, and so on. These hindrances prevent simplicity of life. An addiction, a specialization gives sharpness to the mind. I'm gonna say that again. An addiction, a specialization gives sharpness to the mind, a means of focusing thought, but it is not the flowering of thought feeling into reality. The freedom from distraction is more difficult as we do not fully understand the process of thinking, feeling, which in itself has to become the means of distraction, being ever incomplete, capable of speculative curiosity and formulation. It has the power to create its own hindrances, its own illusions. This power must be understood before it can be wholly free from its own self-created distractions. Check. Mind must be utterly still. How do we still our mind? One easy practice, and it's most common. Concentrate on your breathing. Sit back quiet. You don't need no special pretty ass position. Because some of you people is handicapped, so you won't be able to sit in those postures anyway. But I ain't gonna say handicapped. Let's not use those words. You know, our bones are born different than others. Okay. So Hindu postures and Asian positioning may not be comfortable to particularly European people or American people. Check. So just lay back, and you need quietness and concentrate on your inhale and your exhale. If your thought drifts off from me going out with the breath, immediately come back to that practice, to that thing in which you are concentrating. It's an easy practice. You don't need tools. You don't need to buy nothing. Oh, wow, yo, you'll be so surprised how much fun you can have just with yourself. All the games that people play, it comes from self. All the books that people read, the book I'm reading, it comes from somebody. Somebody, man. So mind must be utterly still, silent, for all thought to becomes a distraction. All right? For all thoughts becomes distraction. Your mind must be still. This is what we got to do to get to at least a different state of existing in the state that makes me uncomfortable. Check. You get up out of here. Go do some work. Different kind of work. This is work too. I just want to greet everybody, you know, be a positive implement in the equation, and bringing about some things that may help an individual. Help an individual how, Nate? How can you help them? You ain't giving out no cash apps. Yeah, but I could save you from being miserable, stressing, talking about you got anxiety, having to be prepared and or being prepared to take all types of medications. I could do a lot besides hit your pocket, sock your pocket. You want to make sure that, hey, let's check. $4,998 friends on Facebook. I thought least I could do is check in. Make sure that everything is everything. You know? Got some sounds in the background that I don't want really to be heard. The hell I'm talking about. Like, breakdown ain't that time for that. But it's all good. You know how it go. We want to make sure it's all good. Everything we do is good. Even if you thought it was wrong, it's supposed to be good. You know? You're supposed to just be one good bad person. That's how it's supposed to be. You know? I think I'm gonna stay on a couple more minutes. Keep it live. We at the 9:16 hour. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so a lot of disturbing things I thought were disturbing went on over the weekend, particularly in social media. And, I was a little disappointed at the same time being informed, being learned, dissecting, analyzing, and deciding for myself. Never go outside of yourself for your answer. I don't subscribe to that idea. If anything that you want to get out of this stream, let it be that idea. To always dig within self to extract your answer. It's okay to hear it from outside. It's all right to get second, third, and 10th opinions. But be sure that you have heard the one within inside yourself. And you'll grow into that individual, that one. It takes time. Like I said, the world is a cruel place. It is. It will continuously, constantly, and as long as it exists, be a place of struggle, competitiveness, positive and negative. That's the third density I have come to see. This is the school of thought. This is how Umar said. This is the curriculum of Earth. You want to you want to be and vibrate different? Then graduate. Don't come back here no more. Go to the next weighting arena. And if you don't think there's one, study the 33 record that my grandma and my mom used to have. Look at the design of it. Equate that with your existence, universe. Try to see if you can use some mind matching and see if anything lights up in you. I don't know. This is just what I like to do. Show people how to expand their consciousness, expand their mind. So make sure you're making decisions for yourself. And nobody else is making those decisions. Not the TV, not the radio, not the songs that you hear. I focus and concentrate on that what's going to make me happy in life. Check. Yeah, I don't care if you are working for somebody. If you unfortunately have to work for somebody, still, this is how you come up. That's your come up over everything that's going to go on in that God-forsaken place, probably. If you just look at what makes you happy. You could wash a dish and still be standing there washing that dish, fantasizing about Daffy Duck. And I walk by, you got this big smile on your face, and I look at you like, yo, damn, why you always smiling all the time, dog? You know how them people is. They be all evil all the time because they don't like their work. But you got your smile on your face because you over there fantasize about whatever, whatever tickles your fancy. Mickey Mouse playing with Ernie and Bert in the bathtub or something. This is what it's about. You didn't come to Earth to make me comfortable. Please don't make that mistake in thinking that you did. All right? So on that note, I'm going to get up out of here. I got a couple things to do. I'm being messaged and what do they call it? Notify, contact, and all this stuff going on right now. So I got things to do. I just needed to do this today, people. Because, listen, I don't bend. I'm not going to bend. I'm Cupid linked. That's the correct pronunciation if nobody never heard the Wu-Tang say it. Or have heard it but didn't understand what they was saying. We were being cubics, like the pyramid. Okay? Let your life be a pyramid, that in which many people can't even understand. Ain't that what they say? Oh, they don't know how the pyramids was built. That's another story. Because if you don't know how the pyramid was built, you might want to stick around with me on a nice full moon night with some champagne or wine or something. And let me enlighten you. You like that, real talk. Because you don't know. So I figure if they don't know, then I could tell you anything. I can tell you any story. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Because you don't know. But this is how your life should be. Cupid linked. And this is what I am. So I walk with that pride, stand by that idea of being great. And I'm truly am Nate. And I want you to all have a great day. And I want you to do it on purpose too. All right? Go out there and move around in this world like it's yours. If you look at the word universe, you'll see you are in it. Go ahead and rock out, y'all people. Live that life. Peace. And I'm going to leave you the same way I came. You know what it is. Rack City. Working on ourselves.